Chad and Hannah also here to greet you.
Good
Howdy.
morning.
For Hy-Vee shoppers, locating pie crust is easy as pie these days, literally.
But literally it's as easy as pie because they have a new app, and then it's going to let you do pretty much anything in the store. It's really, really cool. Lindsey Boetsch is out there going to give us a sneak peek of what you can do. Good morning, Lindsey.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, this app, I've actually had it on my phone for a while. I'm not the best shopper, I'll tell you that, grocery shopper. For some reason, I think I just always go when I'm hungry and I always overbuy everything.
Bad.
But this is a good way to get over that. So if you're one of the shoppers that overbuys or underbuys, never knows what to buy, this is a great app for that. Brenda Sprague joins me now. She's going to explain a little bit about this app here at Hy-Vee.
Well, Lindsey, this is just an awesome ad that you know, AT&T and Hy-Vee have come up with. If you're looking for a different recipe and you want something that's just kind of maybe something different, all you have to do is just take the app, go to recipes, and it pulls up several different recipes that look absolutely wonderful. I was browsing through some of these and absolutely found 2 or 3 that I'm definitely going to be trying real soon.
Hey, Chad and Hannah, if you can hear me, what are you guys making for dinner tonight? Let's pull up what you guys are making. We'll see what you need to make.
I have something because I found a recipe for manicotti.
The big noodles.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I always forget when I go grocery shopping to buy the ingredients. So see if there's a manicotti recipe on there and I'll switch to that recipe.
All right, manicotti. Okay, maybe I'm spelling it wrong. How do you spell
Maybe I
that?
should have given you something easier.
Yeah, let's go with something easier.
It's pasta and noodles, or pasta and meat sauce, cheese.
Pasta. Okay, we'll go with pasta.
M-A-N-I-C-O-T-T-I.
Well, how about, do you like shrimp and broccoli?
No.
Sure.
Okay. How about artichoke, beef pasta and artichoke?
Sure, as long as it's not seafood.
Okay. Okay. So we have this beef pasta and artichoke, and you can just click add all ingredients, and it adds all the ingredients to your shopping list. Look at this. There we go. All of these ingredients are already added in your list. Now, Brenda, you go to list.
Yes.
And then we have a default list.
Right, so now basically what's happened is it's put everything in our shopping cart, and we can actually go in, let's say we've got something on the list that we already have at home, so we may not necessarily need that. You can actually go through like the different items and choose what you want. So let's say we don't need that one, we can
you just get rid of it.
But let's say there's something on here that I'm not really familiar with. It's not something that I normally buy. So let's just say that I'm not really sure where to get it. So I can go to map it. And then what it's going to do is it's going to show me exactly where I need to find that. So I'm not running around the store. It's basically like having your own personal assistant shopping with you. And so it's awesome.
And we are at Quincy #1, so we're going to map that. And if you want to know where balsamic vinegar is, there you go. It's in the salad dressing aisle, and you just go down to aisle number 3. So pretty cool stuff. There's a lot more to this app that we're going to explore and teach you guys all about here coming up later on in the show.
And congratulations for going a full 3 minutes and not saying there's an app for that. You know, you always hear you should never go grocery shopping when you're hungry.
Yes.
And I've done that, and that's just a bad deal because it just takes a ding out of your wallet because you buy stuff that you don't need.
Like ding dongs and Twinkies, and that's what I usually end up getting. But a shopping list is a really good way to not overbuy or overspend.
Yeah, it still doesn't matter. I take a list, I still overbuy. Lindsey Boetsch is live this morning at a Quincy Hy-Vee store with some shopping tips of her own. Hey, Linz.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, and I'm a terrible shopper, like I've said before. I always go hungry, and then I never know what to get. Never know what to get. I always end up buying things that I don't even know why I bought them. But there is an app that will help you out, and it's very, very helpful. We've talked about it a little bit, but there's some other things that you can do with it, and Diane Sprague joins me now. Explain a little bit about the shop part of this app.
Okay, well, the neat thing about this portion of the app is, let's say for an example, you are catering an event and you need to get some things done, but obviously it's not fitting into your schedule. So if you just go to the app and you can go to catering.
And you could do this at home.
Oh, absolutely. You can do it anywhere that you can pick up the service. And let's say I'm looking for some chicken wings.
Yum. Who doesn't love chicken wings?
Absolutely. So it brings up some different items that I can choose from. So let's just say I'm going to go with the winging platter.
Okay.
And it basically brings that up. It tells me how much it cost. And if I want to go with that, it kind of gives me a synopsis here of what I want. I can hit continue. And then I've got a couple of choices here. So if I want to add the 5-pound, I can just click on that and then I can add it to my cart. And then, okay, I need it to be, I'm gonna actually need that delivered. That's not an option,
we'll pick it
so
up.
we're gonna pick it up. Okay, then I'm going to choose my date. And let's say that my party is on Cinco de Mayo. Exactly. And then I can hit done, and then I'm going to pick that up, let's say between 2 and 5.
Okay.
And then I can hit continue. And basically from here, it's just going to take me into entering my credit card, and boom, it was easy as that. You saw how quick that was?
Yeah.
I'm done.
And you can do that with bakery. There's a bakery option on here. You can do that with floral department also. We talked a little bit about recipes and lists. If you missed that though, don't worry. We're going to come back to that here in the next half hour. But there's a lot more on here too. If you have a gift card, you can check the gift card balance, social media. We're going to go through all of that a little bit later on in the show too. But if you don't know where your store is that you want, you can go to Store Locator. You can type in your current location. Let's say you're on vacation or something like that. You want to find the nearest Hy-Vee. You could just click on zip code or city or whatever and type that in. You can find all sorts of stuff. There's different ads in here, coupons in here that we're going to go over a little bit later on in the show also. So think about, Chad and Hannah, I know, Chad, you said you want manicotti for dinner, but think about something else. Maybe, Hannah, you want to think about what you want for dinner. We're going to come up with your list a little bit later on in the show.
Well, for Hy-Vee shoppers, locating pie shells is now as easy as pie.
It sure is. Lindsey Boetsch has been kind of taking us on a virtual tour of a brand new app with Hy-Vee. Pretty cool stuff. Good morning, Lindsey.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, there's an app for that. There's an app for everything, it seems. And this app is actually really cool. I said before the break, if you want to get soup or make your own soup, it's going to be a chilly weekend, so maybe you want to make chili or soup. You can make grandma's vegetable soup. And I don't know how they got my grandma's recipe on there, but it's on there. It makes 11 quarts. This isn't my grandma's recipe, but it says grandma's soup, so maybe it's your grandma's. I don't know. But there's a lot of things on this app that we are going to talk about, including if you want to make grandma's vegetable soup, you can add all of the ingredients, and then it already adds it to your shopping list. Brenda Sprague joins me now. How important is this app for shoppers?
Oh, it's extremely important. The nice thing about this is it helps you be more organized. I know in our busy environment today, it just seems like we're trying to get more and more into each hour of every day. So this is such a simplified app. It's very easy to use, keeps you organized, and with the budgets that we're all facing with today, it's extremely helpful to keep us on track so that we're not overbuying.
Speaking of overbuying, there's some ads on here. If there are any coupons at the store, they automatically come up and you can add these to the list.
Exactly. The nice thing is you can kind of take a look and say, oh, you know what? I'm really not in need of ketchup right now, but since it's on sale, I think I'll go ahead and grab some, and it'll help save money. So you can it's a snapshot of what you can save at the time, and it just, like I said, every dime helps, so definitely a good thing.
And it's not only available on the iPad or the iPhone.
Exactly. It's also available with Android phones as well. So if you have an Android phone, which is a very popular phone, it's available on that as well.
And now, Chad and Hannah, I asked you to come up with a creative food item or dinner menu item. What have you come up with?
I would like to have Chilean sea bass.
You already had your turn.
You said no seafood, so I'm not going to let you slide with that.
How about, I love Asian peanut dipping sauce, like chicken skewers with Asian peanut dipping sauce. I used to have a really good recipe for it, and I don't have it anymore.
Asian peanut sauce.
Yes.
We'll just...
It usually has like teriyaki, peanut butter.
Teriyaki? Okay.
How about spaghetti and meatballs?
Okay. I apparently am not any good at spelling today. Okay.
How about chicken? How about chicken enchiladas?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. How about turkey meatballs and pasta?
Okay,
not even close, Lindsey.
Yeah, and look there's a cute little container. It gives you all of the ingredients that you need. You can remove things if you don't need them, like salt and black pepper. Let's say you already have pasta sauce. or you need it. You can add it to your list. You can remove it from your list. There's a ton of things on this app. It's really, really neat. You can shop from home if you need to buy anything for a graduation party coming up, let's say. If you want to buy a whole tray of wings, we showed you can do that. A lot of things on here, and it's easy as going to the App Store, or you can get it on Android as well. Exactly. And really, really cool. You can check your gift card balance. If you have a gift card, you just type in your numbers on there. And you can, a lot of really cool things on this app.
Very nice. And it is a free download from the App Store or the Android store. So there you go.
Very neat.